If you're in the market for a high-quality treadmill that won't break the bank or take over your living space, the NordicTrack T-Series 10 is definitely worth considering. This treadmill is perfect for home runners who want a space-saving machine with a big screen workout experience. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've had the opportunity to put the NordicTrack T-Series 10 through its paces for the last couple of weeks, and I must say, it's really held up well in my small apartment. One of the things that initially drew me to this treadmill was its compact design. As someone who lives in a smaller space, I was a bit skeptical about whether I'd be able to find a treadmill that would fit comfortably in my home without taking up too much room. But the NordicTrack T-Series 10 has really delivered on that front. The screen tilts, the incline goes up to 12%, and it folds up when I'm done, all things I didn't think I'd get in a sub-$1000 treadmill. If you're on the fence about whether it's worth the monthly iFit fee, I'll break down exactly what works and where it falls short so you can decide for yourself. I think it's really important to consider the overall value that this treadmill provides, and whether the cost of the iFit membership is worth it for your specific needs and goals. For me, the combination of the treadmill's features and the iFit membership has been a game-changer for my home workouts. First off, the tilting 10-inch touchscreen is definitely the star of the show. Most budget treadmills give you a fixed display that's either too low or too high once you start running. But with the NordicTrack T-Series 10, you can angle the screen up for hill climbs or down for speed work without craning your neck. I've used it for everything from guided iFit runs to YouTube yoga sessions, and the screen never blocks my view. The 10-inch size is big enough to read stats from a few feet back, which is perfect when you're mid-stride and don't want to squint. I've also been impressed with the overall responsiveness of the touchscreen. It's easy to navigate, and the interface is really intuitive. Speeds on the NordicTrack T-Series 10 go from a slow 0.5 miles per hour walk all the way to 12 miles per hour for sprints, and the incline ramps up to 12% automatically during iFit classes. That combo lets you mimic outdoor terrain without ever leaving your living room. I've done hill repeats that felt just like my old outdoor route, and the Active Pulse feature syncs with my chest strap to keep my heart rate in the zone. It's not just a motorized belt. It actually pushes you during workouts instead of just keeping up. One thing I've noticed is that the treadmill is really quiet at lower speeds, but it can get a bit louder when you're running at full tilt. However, I've found that the noise level is still manageable, even in a small apartment. The Select Flex cushioning is another nice touch. You get 3 levels: soft, medium, and firm, so you can dial in the feel based on your joints or how tired your legs are that day. On days when my knees are sore, I bump it to soft, and on fresh legs I go firm for a road-like feel. It's one of those small features that makes a big difference over months of use. I've also been impressed with the overall durability of the treadmill. It's withstood my intense workouts without any issues, and it still looks and feels like new. Storage is surprisingly smart for a compact treadmill. The frame folds up with one lever, and the upright storage keeps it from taking over the room. I roll mine against the wall after each use, and it's out of the way until the next session. If you live in a studio or a small house, that fold and store feature alone might be worth the price. I've also been impressed with the overall build quality of the treadmill. It's clear that NordicTrack has put a lot of thought into designing a product that's both functional and convenient. Now, the elephant in the room is the iFit membership. NordicTrack includes a free trial, but after that it's $39 a month. That's not cheap, and you can find plenty of free running videos online. However, the difference is the automatic incline and decline that syncs with the class. Without iFit, you're basically left with a manual treadmill that happens to have a screen. If you're okay with just walking or jogging on a flat belt, you might skip the membership. If you're looking for a space-saving machine that can keep up with serious runs and guided workouts, this one's worth a closer look. With its compact design, tilting touchscreen, and adjustable cushioning, the NordicTrack T-Series 10 is a great option for anyone who wants a high-quality treadmill without breaking the bank. Check the link below if you want to see today's price and read the latest reviews.